Hey, football fans! Today, we've got a fascinating story from the world of football that involves two familiar faces, Gary Neville and Phil Neville. But it's not your typical football tale. It's a story that almost caused a diplomatic incident in China. Let's dive in. If you're a Premier League enthusiast, you've undoubtedly come across Gary Neville, whether as a legendary player for Manchester United or as a prominent voice in football punditry. His brother, Phil Neville, has also made a name for himself, both as a player and a coach. But did you know that their connection once almost caused a major diplomatic hiccup? Let's rewind to the year 1996, a time when England was gearing up for Euro '96. The national team, led by coach Terry Venables, was going through pre-tournament friendlies, with one match turning out to be more eventful than anyone could have predicted. In May 1996, England faced China in a friendly match hosted in Beijing. Sounds routine, right? Well, not quite. The match, seemingly insignificant at the time, almost became a diplomatic nightmare, solely due to the presence of both Gary and Phil Neville on the England team sheet. To understand why this became an issue, we need to talk about China's one-child policy. Enforced by the Chinese government in 1980, this policy aimed to control population growth by limiting most families to only one child. It was a significant and controversial measure that continued until 2016. Now, why did the inclusion of the Neville brothers in this match raise eyebrows? Well, the Chinese authorities saw it as a backhanded slight against their one-child policy. The symbolism here was profound. The presence of both brothers on the field suggested that Western parents could have two sons, contrary to the restrictions imposed by the Chinese policy. Can you believe it? A seemingly innocent football match almost set back UK-Chinese relations by decades. The Chinese host nation perceived this as a calculated insult, showcasing a lifestyle that was a dream for many Chinese parents under the one-child policy. The potential consequences of this diplomatic incident could have been substantial. Fortunately, tensions didn't escalate further, and the incident didn't lead to long-term strain between the two countries. It's one of those bizarre moments in football history that, despite its insignificance on the pitch, almost had far-reaching consequences off it. And there you have it, the story of how being brothers, in the context of a football match, nearly caused a diplomatic incident in China. Football has a way of intertwining with the world in unexpected ways, doesn't it? If you enjoyed this unique football tale, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more intriguing stories, and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this incident. Until next time, football fans, keep enjoying the beautiful game.